So all of this helps for an individual to start seeing the possibilities. And that's so important with all of us at any age. We see the world because that's how much we've lived in it right now. And it's hard for us to see anything else until we go through a process like this. And then it starts to introduce the possibilities. So you now have a purpose. You know that there's job opportunity. I have a future. You know what you want. I have a team. This is a key piece. So now you know what you want to do. You know you have opportunity. You know you're making money. Well, who can I talk to that's going to help me get there? Mentors. In the U.S., and you'll see parts of the component here, where it now introduces me to the Small Business Development Center, if it's entrepreneurial, who has business mentors. But what about job shadowing? Who else is doing this in my community? There's a great worksheet in here that teaches mostly the youth. A lot of adults know how to network, but for a young individual to find out how to call someone up who's doing what they want to do and ask them, what did you find appealing? What were some of your challenges? Blah, 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 blah. Most people, when you ask them to help, they will help. So we teach them early on in the system how to develop their own unique network that's specific to them. Now notice we're not even in the university system yet. All of this is self-directed and going out there to discover what's available and then use it. So take a leadership role, use these tools, and then pursue what's interesting to them. So they now have a team, and then the last is they're in charge. This piece is very, very powerful, and again, non-judgmental and not a test. When you want to succeed in business, you write a business plan. When you want to have a nice dinner, you get a menu and a beautiful recipe. When you want to learn to ski, you take a class. But when you want to master your life, this is what frustrated me. There was not a process. So this last piece here takes all of their values, their interests, and their goals, and it maps out visually for them how they see their life unfolding. So all of a sudden, for me, when we sold the manufacturing company, for example, I didn't know what I was going to do next. So I started mapping this out. You take just a plain board, piece of poster board, you put your picture in the middle. There's an exercise in here that helps you to learn your values. You write down what your values are. And then you start putting elements. There's a matrix that tells you what elements to think about. Where do I work? What do I wear? Who's my family? Who's my friends? What am I doing for work? Am I commuting? Am I driving? Am I flying? Is it global? Is it online? And you start to put elements all over this map, this poster, of how you want to see your future. It's so easy for us to answer the question, I don't want something. But when we're looking at entrepreneurship, which is about innovation, and innovation comes from within, you need some kind of map to document that. And this creative process of expression and leveraging visual pictures is a way to then manifest exactly how you see your life unfolding. And it's not an exercise you do in one sitting. It's done over time. And you leave it somewhere. And you come back and you think in another day or another week and you add some other element. A word, a picture, or something that starts to define what you want. And so with a focus on entrepreneurship, you now have a perfect map of your whole life and exactly what your vocation is and how much you're earning to live that life and what is a part of that life. Today, what's different than when I started my career is younger people want both. We were raised in a world, right or wrong, good or bad, yes or no, eat your peas or go to bed. Today, it's I want A, B, and C. And they've been used to getting it. And so with a career, they want both an income and a purpose to validate their self-worth, and they want quality of life. So it's no longer just about the McMansion, the six-figure income, the four-car garage, and the 2.3 children. I never wanted to be that point third. Oops. But they want their career to really encompass all aspects of their life.